Hey guys, Coach Jeremy Lee here from Ideal Bootcamp, here with your Coach's Tip of the Week. This week we're going to talk about the difference between training in heat and training in the cold. With winter upon us and all the heat and nice days that we have now about to leave, I'm going to talk about the difference of if you were to train outside now and if you're to train outside a month from now. One of the biggest differences that I'm going to touch upon today is how much we sweat and how that affects us differently. So you'll notice when you're out in the heat that just walking alone, even standing on the heat, sometimes you'll sweat. Where if you're in the cold and you're outside, unless you're really layered up, or if you go from outside to inside, you will not sweat that much. Mainly because sweat is there to cool the inside of our bodies to maintain it at a certain degree of Celsius, so that we don't become into a feverish state. So if you're on the heat and outside's all hot, you're going to sweat so that water keeps you cool on the inside, where when it's cold outside, the air itself does it for you. The difference with the sweating really does affect training, because there's this little thing called cardiac drift, where part of what your sweat is technically plasma from your blood. So when you sweat, you are losing a percentage of your blood volume, meaning that you have less blood pumping through your body at that time. Of course, by the time you're done sweating and how your body works, you'll regain all that volume, so don't worry about that. But that makes a big difference on how our heart rate is affected. So what cardiac drift is like most drifts would probably be. The lower our blood volume is, the higher our heart has to beat in order to get all the oxygen from this blood to flow around our whole body. Where if we have all this blood volume, our heart's going to beat less to get that same amount of oxygen through. So you sweat more, your heartbeat is going to beat more. Because again, you have less blood volume, so that means you have less oxygen going through your body, meaning your heart needs to pump it through faster to get that same amount of oxygen to your muscles. That is the biggest difference when training in heat versus cold. There are benefits to both, but there are also times to avoid either. Make sure you're cautious and aware of the temperature, the conditions, and everything outside, and also aware of this exact term, cardiac drift, because it could be something that could lead to very good results and also bad results. So that's your guys' Coach's Tip of the Week. Have a good day, guys. Be real, be ideal.